are the biggest search engine in India, local search engine in India, right? So how has the growth of JustDial been, and are you like actively investing in AI to stay relevant, to be in the market for a longer term?
Well, JustDial has been consistently growing company in the last 27 years, from telephonic search company to an internet search company to constantly evolving into a space where we are the largest in the country today with respect to local search, right? And as I said before, that we have over 350 crore searches happening in a year, and through our app, through internet, almost 95% is from there, and also the telephonic information service. So if any company needs to sustain, why only talk about AI? I say that any company which is relevant for 27 years, and if it wants to be relevant for another 27 years or so. So one thing is very important, that constant innovation in your company.
Yeah.
Innovation can be of different kinds. Innovation could be to do with how you function, how you run your company. Innovation could be in the field of adding new technologies which are available, right? So we are a company, we are a nimble-footed company, and we are constantly into some kind of innovation and being up to date with the times we live in. So that is one.
Yeah.
Now, since you asked specifically about AI, yes, see, artificial intelligence is part of our life already. Though we all think that future is going to be artificial intelligence, already the telephone which we use is full of artificial intelligence. We talk about our OTT platform has become part of artificial intelligence, and so on and so forth. And we are already using a lot of artificial intelligence into anything and everything we are doing with respect to technology. And JustDial is nowhere behind that. We are already using that technology, and a lot of predictive search in your searches, and a lot of things are already being implemented. And future, with time, we are also going to evolve and be relevant for the next 27 odd years.
For sure. Personal question, sir. So when the last time I was here, you told us about your personal fitness journey, 75 days hard challenge. So you have a company with more than 10,000, more than 13,000 employees to be exact, right? How do you take out time for your personal health? Like how do you stay fit? What all do you do? Would love to know.
See, for me, fitness has to be a way of life.
Yeah.
The way we wake up and do a lot of other things, and we prepare for our work, we prepare for a lot of things, we prepare for our food, we prepare for a lot of, what should I say, passion of our life or interest of our life.
Yeah.
I always say, whatever you may do or you don't do, one thing is very important: good health and fitness. These are two important things all of us need to invest in.
Sure.
And so when I talk about fitness, doesn't need to be a muscular body or a six-pack app is not a definition of just fitness. That's a byproduct again. ये तो वैसी वाली बात हो गई कि भाई आप अगर एक कंपनी अच्छी तरह चलाओगे, आपकी वैल्यूएशन अगर हाई आती है, that could be a six-pack app of your entrepreneurial journey, or a muscular body could be there. So that's a byproduct.
Yeah.
आपको consistently उस पे focus करना and improvement on a daily basis, which I keep saying. If you focus on it, आप healthy रह सकते हो, fit रह सकते हो. Our body is made in a certain way that कि आपके arms and legs and आपके body parts अगर movement में नहीं रहेंगे, उनको सही इस्तेमाल नहीं किया जाएगा, they can go weak. So my thing is that each and every individual, whether he is a student, he or she is a student, or doing a job or whatever, everybody can find 30 minutes in there on a daily life to take out. लोग बोलेंगे कि मेरे को जल्दी ऑफिस जाना पड़ता, फिर जल्दी उठो. And invariably people are indisciplined and lazy.
Yeah.
I think majority people are indisciplined and lazy. कई लोग बोलते हैं कि दिन भर काम नहीं करते हैं, उनको रात ही रात को काम करने का शौक ज़्यादा होता है. ये लोग काम शुरू ही करते हैं 11 बजे के बाद और सोते 3 बजे, उसके बाद बोलेंगे मैं उठ नहीं पाता हूँ. क्यों नहीं उठ पाते हो? उसका रीज़न बताते हैं, रात भर काम करते हैं हम लोग, तो बहुत काम करते हैं सर, ऐसा नहीं है. अबे दिन में क्या किया? दिन में क्या क्या काम नहीं किया, मूड नहीं बना, तो तुम अमेरिका के टाइम में जियोगे और तुम काम नहीं, एक्सरसाइज के लिए टाइम नहीं निकालोगे, अपना खाना पीना इराटिक रखोगे, बैड हेल्थ का पूरी तैयारी चल रही है. तो स्मॉल इंप्रूवमेंट ऑन अ डेली बेसिस की तरह small worsening of your body on a daily basis is happening, and one fine day your body will start talking to you, hey, enough, I can't take it.
Yeah.
this particular organ cannot work of yours, or that particular organ cannot work. You've been eating wrong, you've been eating erratic, you've been not exercising. Till your youth is on, you're surviving.
Yeah.
One fine day it will talk to you. Then that problem begins. So don't let it happen that way. Right? So sleeping right, आपको 6 से 7 घंटा मिनिमम नींद लेना पड़ेगा. वो आपको कोशिश करना है. Resting is very important. Exercising every day at least 30 minutes every day. ये तो मैं बहुत ही simple चीज बता रहा हूँ. I'm not talking to people who are with a goal of achieving weight loss or goal of achieving a certain kind of physique. उनके लिए नहीं है ये. Minimum 30 minutes every day आपको कुछ ना कुछ exercise करना ही पड़ेगा. Eating right and moderate is very important. Indulge in whatever you want to indulge in, certain food which are oily sometimes, but उसका moderation बहुत होना जरूरी है. It's like a weekday versus weekend होता है मेरे लिए life. Weekday में मैं किसी भी चीज में indulge नहीं करता हूँ. Weekend में थोड़ा बहुत मैं अपने मनपसंद चीजें oily हो या थोड़ा बहुत एक drink भी ले लिया, वो कर लिया. Having said that, even that needs to be moderate.
Yeah.
Because 2 दिन मिला करके मैं hop करूँगा, वो भी गलत है. So if you keep this balance intact, this is basic life बता रहा हूँ. अगर आप मेरे जैसे पूछोगे कि आप टाइम कैसे निकालते हो, आई एम ऑफ अ डिफरेंट काइंड. एज आई सेड, मैंने कहा मैं कुछ भी करता हूँ, मुझे एक्सेल करना बहुत जरूरी है. मेरे को कोई भी चीज मैंने भी किया वाला पसंद नहीं है. तो तुम अगर कोई अभी गेम के लिए चैलेंज लगाओगे तो मेरा पूरी जान लगा दूंगा उसमें और तुम्हें हराऊंगा. आई एम दैट काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन इन द सेंस आई वांट टू गिव इन माय बेस्ट इनटू इट, एंड आई कांट जस्ट प्ले बिकॉज़ आई एम फॉर द सेक ऑफ इट आई प्ले. तो मैं वैसे ही मेरे लिए वर्कआउट मींस आई पुट इन एवरीथिंग, साइंटिफिकली उसको अप्रोच करता हूँ. And I would like to excel. If the byproduct is 6-pack, so be it. But my goal is not 6-pack.
Interesting.
It's like making money.
Yeah.
Money is a byproduct.
Okay. Yeah.
Good health and your good-looking physique is a byproduct, so be it. So when it comes to 75 hard challenge, also मैं बीच में अपने आप को challenge करता रहता हूँ. I keep challenging myself. I think कि मैं always challenge yourself. Don't take it easy in life. So when I heard about the 75 hard challenge, basically it is this. Apparently I heard 95% people fail. मेरे लिए सबसे बड़ा motivation तो वही था भाई 95% fail होते हैं तो मैं उस 5% में रहूँगा. I want to be part of that 5% and be successful. Now what does this entail? This 75 hard challenge. This 75 hard challenge is all about you exercise twice a day, 1 hour each. You have at least 3 liters of water every day. You don't touch alcohol for 75 days. You don't have any fried food. You don't have any processed food at all. Read a book, any non-fictional book every day. Pick up and read about 10 to 20 pages every day. Knowledge gaining के लिए. And a little bit of meditation and pranayam add कर लो. I found this as a mind, body, heart and soul का एक पूरा combination है इसमें. इसको 75 दिन के लिए consistently करेंगे. It can be transformational, and I achieved it, and it was transformational for me personally. So I did it. So keep challenging.
So you're such a large company, right? I think one of the problems जो organizations के साथ होती है when you जब आप scale करते हो, when the team size is huge, आप generally customer feedback direct मिलना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है for organizations, right? So what exactly you are doing to get direct customer feedback so that you can improvise and constantly keep on developing your product, and what strategies do you use to avoid echo chamber of similar opinions around you, because you are a founder. आपकी जो lower management है, they'll always say कि नहीं sir सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है, आप कुछ पूछोगे they will say yes sir everything is good, right? So how do you avoid that, and how do you keep on getting direct customer feedback?
Again, very good question. First of all, when we start our entrepreneurial journey, we are hands-on and we are looking at everything on our own, and every customer is dealt directly to whatnot, and and with time, when you have a great team, and slowly you hand over those responsibilities to those teams. So, but having said that, that does not mean that you're going to have a gap there. But if you nurture a beautiful team, and if you have a seasoned team and systems and processes अगर आपके company में होंगे, and you have dashboards to constantly monitoring that randomly and then checking that things are fine, those numbers and figures can communicate a lot to you. So आपके best way of checking being at the top of a company which is very very large is that through dashboards. and those dashboards can indicate, and the numbers can never lie to you. So two kind of numbers which don't lie to you. One number is your revenue, where you're heading as a company, your growth, etc., etc. The other side is your user base. How many user base you had, how many unique user bases are increasing. That direction also gives you a particular thing. Then your customer, how many customers you're subscribing, is your subscription of customer is growing, and if it's growing, the growth rate is higher or lower than as compared to last year. When you keep an eye on all these numbers, you deep dive into each one of them, and you eventually discover that these are the reasons customers are not renewing, these are the reasons customers are growth is not happening. Automatically you deep dive into those complaints of customers which were unattended or whatever it is, and you kind of nip it in the bud, and you handle it. So these are all systems, processes, dashboards, all these things together is what you need. It's a function like that, and any entrepreneur who takes his eyes off it and lives in his fantasy world, you're going to have problems in the long run. And I've seen many companies after reaching a particular peak dying down like this, and I've seen companies perishing. So to be relevant, one, being innovative within your company, keeping your employee motivation intact and paying them well, and keeping them trained, etc., etc. At the same time, keeping the numbers and keeping your eyes aligned towards your users, your customers, all that is also very important.
Yes. Yeah.
Again, as I keep saying, it's a 360-degree process.
For sure. Yes, sir. So you have achieved two significant milestones, right? That any startup and founder would aspire to. First is you are Reliance acquired company. Second is you are a public listed company, and you are also profitable for sure. So how do you keep yourself motivated? How was the journey of acquisition? And आपको Reliance ने पहले acquisition के लिए approach किया या you went public first and then they acquired? So would love to learn more about that.
JustDial went public in 2014, and we were very successful listing that particular year. Very happy to share that we were one of the earliest unicorns in today's time. जो यूनिकॉर्न वर्ड भी कॉइन नहीं हुआ था तब हम यूनिकॉर्न बने थे. We were $1 billion company plus, and so that was our journey. And return wise, they say when you go public, the reason for going public is giving great returns to your investors who trusted you. Sure. All the investors who came and joined our hands and invested into us made 40 times, 30 times, 20 times kind of return to our by investing into JustDial, and that was a very overwhelming feeling for us, and we're very happy. For me, as an entrepreneur, कोई भी investor आपकी company में invest करता है, वो आपको trust करके अगर आपके ऊपर पैसा डालता है, it is your responsibility. आपकी responsibility उनके पैसे के पीछे, और उनको return देना आपके लिए सबसे बड़ा priority होना चाहिए. Over a period of 5 years journey, return उनको अच्छा आना चाहिए और exit भी मिलना चाहिए. So IPO did the thing for us. Now coming to Reliance came and acquired us. Yes, we built a very respectable brand over a period of time, and JustDial, at every stage of JustDial was respected, loved, because it became a synonym for a lot of people. Information मतलब JustDial है, तो youngsters से लेके senior citizen तक सबको JustDial क्या पता है. So that is kind of a beautiful feeling we had. We started something, created something out of nothing, and एक तरह का एक बोलते हैं किसी भी ब्रांड के पीछे एक रेस्पेक्ट रहता है, तो काफी सारे लोग उसको उस नजरिए से देखते हैं. along with the number, यूजर बेस तो हमेशा था ही था, साथ में some big names were always looking at us as a great company. So multiple companies tried to knock at our door and show interest, and out of which Reliance was much quicker in decision making, and they came during COVID, and they wanted to be part of us in a big way. We took a call to go ahead with them. Why JustDial went with Reliance? Okay, after running a company for over 25 years, and too much of noise happening in this country, and so many businesses, ये वो बहुत कुछ चल रहा है, तो कई बारी एक अच्छे strong company के साथ जुड़ने से आपका next level of next 25 years of growth clarity के साथ दिखने लग जाता है. So we took that strategic decision of wanting them to come in, and there is a lot of synergy between Reliance way of running company and JustDial and all that, and we are looking at an interesting journey happening in the next 25 years.
So having said that, these are like two of the major milestones that you have hit. So how do you keep yourself motivated, right? Like, what's the next thing what's the next milestone you're
See, when
chasing?
you ask me as an
Yeah.
individual,
Yeah.
I can speak. Company is in great hands right now.
Yeah.
Company Reliance management joining in
Yeah.
and on board. We have a great team in JustDial and great execution team. All that is going to be planned well and executed
Sure.
well.
Sure.
As I said, on the other hand, I want to encourage entrepreneurship in this country and handful a lot of young entrepreneurs, help them build something profitable, sustainable, and create a lot of value. And I see, as I said, I'm very bullish in the next 5 to 10 years. So many opportunities are there. Whatever I've learned in life, and if I can help them build a good company and build something substantial. For me, every success does not mean you have to build a unicorn.
Sure.
Success means even if you run a profitable venture and your values are about 100 crore, 150 crore, वो भी मेरे लिए सक्सेस है. शुरुआत वहीं से होती है सबकी, वहाँ से आप बिल्ड करते हैं उसको समथिंग मोर. बट यूनिकॉर्न का मतलब ही मैं सक्सेसफुल हूँ नहीं है, ये सोच ही गलत है. तो सोच को हटाना चाहता हूँ और लोगों को मैंने सस्टेनेबल, प्रॉफिटेबल, growth oriented company कैसे बनाना है, which can create a great product and reach out to 100,000 people or million people or so on and so forth. अगर आप कर सकें, for me that is good business for me, and that's what I want to teach these young people who are all in a hurry to build their unicorns. शॉर्टकट में कैसे मैं अपना $1 million बनाऊं, जो लगे हुए हैं उनको मुझे जमीन में लाना चाहता हूँ, हैंड होल्ड करना चाहता हूँ. Amongst the half a dozen company which I am running, all the companies are profitable. And then they were rare to find, and I'm very confident that all these 6 companies will create value and wealth in the next year or two's time, because I've been helping them run for over 5-6 years now.
Sure.
So I can see that's very rare to find. अब 6 कंपनी में पैसा डालो, 6 के 6 अगर सही रास्ते निकल जाए,
100% success.
बहुत रेयर होता है. तो इसीलिए मैं कहता हूँ, मैं अपना वक्त देता हूँ. For me, investment mean my own time and mentoring them, hand holding and making sure it is done well. Rather than मैं वहाँ पैसा डाला, लॉटरी टिकट नहीं है मेरा, इधर डाला उधर डाला, 10 जगह में से 2 जगह चल गया तो मेरा पैसा बन गया. I'm still not into that.
Sure. So it has been, you started in 1997, right? Those time पे scenarios are very, very different. So suppose if you have to start your entrepreneurial journey again, right? So what sector you would choose this time, and आप क्या solution exactly build करोगे?
Again, देखिए, मेरे लिए I see as a country we are at a great situation. अगले 5 से 10 साल is going to be very interesting. Any sector you are in, अब कोई भी sector में हो, हर जगह opportunity है. As I said, we have not even scratched the surface as a country. अगला 10-20 साल is going to be very exciting times. But most important for me, whatever business model you think, आपको टेक्नोलॉजी को अलाइन करना पड़ेगा अपने बिजनेस में. It has to have a right synergy with technology and the product. And scalability क्या है उस बिजनेस का, उस पे फोकस करना है. If you want to, एक होता है दुकानदारी करना, एक दुकान खोल के आप चाय बेचो, पकौड़े बेचो, आप कुछ भी करो. बट उसी पकौड़े को बेचने के लिए मैं लोकलाइज्ड एक एरिया से मैं एक दुकान लगा के बेचने की जगह उस पकौड़ों को मैं कैसे पूरे शहर में उसको मैं ऑनलाइन बेच के मैं उसको पहुंचा सकता हूँ. दैट्स कॉल्ड स्केलेबिलिटी. एक क्लाउड किचन के नाम पे जो आजकल जाना जाता है. तो उसी तरीके से टेक्नोलॉजी अलाइनमेंट से आप अपने बिजनेस का रीच ज्योग्राफिकली कितना बढ़ा सकते हो. फॉर मी दैट विल बी अ सक्सेसफुल बिजनेस. सो बिजनेस कैन बी एनीथिंग. व्हाट इज अ फूड डिलीवरी बिजनेस? इट्स लाइक अ डब्बा वाला ऑफ बॉम्बे, उसने टेक्नोलॉजी अलाइन कर दी है. व्हाट इज अ कैब कंपनी डूइंग टुडे? वो टैक्सी वाला जो कोने में सरदार जी गाड़ी रख के देते थे हायर पे, वही है. बट ऐप बेस्ड उन्होंने टेक्नोलॉजी ऐड करके आज कंट्री वाइड पहुंचा दिया. इट्स ऑल बिकम बिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर कंपनी. तो आप सिंपल बिजनेसेस को टेक्नोलॉजी को अलाइन करके ज्योग्राफिकली ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों तक पहुंच सकें और हाई क्वालिटी सर्विस हो, जिससे कि रिपीट कस्टमर आपके पास वापस आ सके एंड यू हैव अ रीजनेबल रेवेन्यू मॉडल इन इट.